Fahrenheit 451. Now introducing our main character Montag, who works as a firefighter and burns books. He really likes his job. One day, on his way back home, he met his beautiful neighbor Clarice McCollin. They walked together back and talked, mostly about his job. She asked if he read any of the books he burned, but it was against the law. And when he returned back home, he found out that his wife took all 30 sleeping tablets. He rushed to the hospital and the operator said she'll be okay. But when she woke up, she completely denied that she took them all, and she couldn't remember anything. Montag kept thinking about when Clarice asked him if he was happy, and when she said that being a firefighter is not right for him. In addition, that the mechanical hound keeps threatening him. He took it to Beatty, his captain, and he said he'll tell the technician to fix it. Clarice was suddenly gone, and Montag's been acting weird, and Beatty can see that. He talked to him, and while that, Montag remembered Clarice saying, "Didn't firefighters prevent fires then stroking them up?" It seems that it's true after all. One day there was an alarm that Montag's neighbor had books. When they went there, books kept falling on him and he couldn't prevent himself from taking some. Usually firemen never hurt people, but she insisted on staying and got burned with the books. Later, Montag asked Mildred about Clarice, but she said that she was run over by a car and the whole family moved. Montag couldn't believe, and they got into a fight until Montag told Mildred about the books. Now, will he read them or burn them? Montag decides to read after all, but he needs help in what he can't understand. But who could help him? After thinking, he remembered a man who seemed to hide a book. And when Montag revealed he's a fireman, the guy handed him a slip of paper in case he wanted to turn him in. His name was Faber, and he was a retired English professor. Montag opened the file Future Investigations and found Faber's name and his number, which he dials. He asked Faber how many copies of the Bible are left, but Faber thought it's a trap and refuses to say much. He only repeats that there is nothing left and hangs up. Montag went to Faber with the Bible and asked him for help in what he couldn't understand. They also wanted to steal books and print copies of them, but it wasn't realistic. Faber also said jokingly to plant books in firemen's houses so they will burn themselves up. But Montag wasn't joking. Montag got home and found Mildred and her friends. They got into an argument and Montag got a book of poetry and read to them. To cover the situation, Mildred said that every fireman is allowed to have one book. When he started reading, Mrs. Phelps started crying. They yelled at Montag and left. Since Mildred began scattering for books, Montag decided to hide them in the bushes. One time, when he went to work, the people were playing cards as always. When the alarm rang, Beatty said that this was a special one, but Montag didn't know why. Mildred left the house, so Montag realized that she's the one who turned the alarm. Beatty insists that Montag burns his house himself, and Faber suggests that Montag should run away, but he answers with no, because of the mechanical hound. Montag goes and burns everything. Bedroom, Mildred's cosmetics. Then Beatty said that they're here to burn books. He burned them too, but after that, Beatty intends to arrest him. Montag asked Beatty if his wife, the one who turned the alarm. He says yes, but her friends did so earlier. Beatty also tells Montag that he killed Clarice. Montag burned Beatty into ashes and kept running until he found a river. He jumped in so the smell would change and the mechanical hound won't find him. Montag kept running until he found fire, used for warmth. He was also called by name from the shades. Granger, an author of non-fiction books, showed Montag their portable TV and explains that they will fake his capture. Granger explains that because books are illegal, they don't keep them around, but they memorize them and burn them. The city is now gone because of the bombers. Montag remembers some books and imagines that someday they will see the world the way it really looks like.